Greetings, 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 and thrice greetings. Yes, it is another Monday Mantra. This time it's in the afternoon. I normally do them in the morning. I want to make sure that we are live, so I'm just going to check my Facebook account. Yes, we're live. Okay, cool. So, good afternoon, everybody. It's kind of interesting doing it in the afternoon. It's probably very echoey here. I'm in the PLG East Side conference room, and I have, yes, oodles and oodles and oodles of caffeine, which, of course, I will dive into immediately. Hey, Jackie from South America. Hey, Scott. Hello, Sarah. It's lovely to see you all. Lots of people joining right now. Let me see if I can keep up with who's there. Oh, my scroller has stopped. Anyway, hey, Kareem. I just saw you in the other room. Hey, so today is all about creativity. Now, yes, in an artistic sense, but also in a business sense, right? It is my firm belief, the only thing that the purpose of life is to create. The purpose of life is to create a message which, when matched with purpose, creates impact, right? So let me just run that phrase by you again, because I'm going to be framing the whole thing with this. In my opinion, the purpose of life is to create. Now, what we want to create is completely up to us. Do we want to create wealth? Do we want to create family? Do we want to create security? Do we want to create something artistic? That is up to us. But if our message is strong and our purpose is defined, then our impact is inevitable. Let me say that one more time. If our purpose is clear, if our message is defined, then our impact is inevitable. I wanted to talk about a young fella. I've got his name right here somewhere. Where is it? I've forgotten his name. But I wanted to talk about this chap, right? So in California, we have Yosemite Park. There is a massive, massive, massive cliff called El Capitan, and it's about 3,000 feet of sheer granite. There was this one dude whose name escapes me, it's in my notes somewhere, who climbed it in the past few days. Now, many people have scaled this cliff. Now, 3,000 feet, to my rough calculations, is about 2 miles, right? It's one of the smoothest cliff faces in the world, and this guy climbed it with no ropes, no pickaxes. He wasn't driving stakes in between the wedges. He climbed the entire cliff with his fingertips and with his toes. Now, what does this mean? How is this relevant to us? I have always been a very, 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 very big proponent of leap first and figure it out afterwards. Because I find if I don't leap first, if I don't have faith that I'm going to succeed, what happens is the fear can come in and then it can restrict me. Now, this guy, as he's climbing up the cliff, and it's 3,000 feet tall, I'm sure at 1,500 feet, he's not thinking about, what if I fall? What if I do this? What if I do that? I'm going to fall and kill myself. He is in 1,000% faith, because he did not have, it was in the middle. He couldn't go at the top. He couldn't go at the bottom. He was absolutely working off of faith. There is another key phrase that I want to really dig into right now, because this is something that I have forged business on and forged my business on, which is the following: possibility plus risk plus commitment delivers success or creativity, whichever you prefer. Let me run that by you one more time, right? Possibility plus, so let's break it into chunks. The phrase is this: possibility plus risk plus commitment equals success or failure. Okay? Let's break it into chunks. So possibility. What is possibility in its purest form? If we break down the word, it's what we believe is possible to achieve. I encourage everybody and their mother to increase that bandwidth. And there's a lot of real estate people who watch this. So if you're a real estate agent, instead of thinking, well, I want to do 10 deals, maybe think I want to do 20. Maybe think I want to do 30. Maybe it isn't deals. Maybe it's how much money you want to earn that year. Maybe it's you want to work enough so you can take your family to Miami for Christmas. Who knows? Whatever you believe is possible, the magic elixir with possibility is risk, right? If we did not risk anything, if we are not prepared to risk either, my favorite is looking like a dick, which I do every day, or maybe it's financial, if we are prepared to risk some financial investment into an endeavor, or this is the most toxic of all, if we are prepared to risk what others think of us, right? That one tends to choke everybody at the gate. So possibility plus risk plus commitment. Now commitment, that's self-explanatory. Doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over again will deliver what you have created. I like to use the word created rather than success. You know, success is very kind of rah-rah, Wall Street, money, money, money. It isn't, I'm not driven by money. I'm not driven by, you know, Wall Street. I'm driven by that inner need to succeed on my own terms. And I definitely fall into the camp of, if I've been creative today has been a win. There is another phrase that I got from a friend of mine at the weekend. I'm just coming loaded with phrases today. Just because I want everybody to take these phrases with them. Maybe write them down, because sometimes remembering a rant is really hard to do, but key words are much, 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 much easier to remember. What I try and do, there are two things that I try and do every single day. I spoke about it at the PLG meeting here last week, which is number one, when I have a minute or two or three and I find myself inevitably drifting off into that no man's land of, oh, Leah, let me look at these shoes on Facebook. Oh, look, there's a cat in the tree. And I drift off for 5 minutes or 20 minutes. As soon as I catch myself in the drift, I'm right back. So what I'm trying to do is squeeze every drop of juice out of the day without being distracted. I'm trying to compress my work day from 8 hours to 4 hours so that I can do twice as much work every day. The phrase that I want to leave you with today on this Monday mantra is, please write this down. If we remain in consistent, inspired action, we will prevail and we will move. As my coach Steve Schultz says to me, he said, if you are every moment of your existence, you're either moving towards your goal or moving away from it, right? That's really powerful for me because it's a strong visual. So consistent, inspired action means I am not just hammering the phones trying to look for business. I'm not just kind of doing the rudimentary day by day kind of hustling and prospecting and all of this good stuff. What I am doing is I am remaining inconsistent, inspired being the key word. Inspired is the key word because for me, inspiration means I need to learn. I want to remain in as a student of life. Consistent, inspired, mean I'm learning, action. So every day what I learn, I apply. And I keep trying to grow and grow and grow. Because the one thing I am absolutely freaking certain of is that every single day, everything changes. Nothing stays the same. And part of the joy I get out of life is actually watching the evolution of technology, of social media, of sociological thought patterns in Los Angeles, of fashion, of music. Every single day we are alive, the ball moves. And as long as we stay in consistent, inspired action, we're going to be able to keep our eye on that ball, and then that will lead us to purpose plus message, which is the inevitable outcome of that is impact, which means business. So I hope some of that made sense to you today. It's very echoey over here on the east side in our conference room, which I love. I will be back with a Monday Mantra next week, next Monday in the morning. And until then, please ping me, hit me up privately, publicly. I don't care. Just ping me if you want to. Shoot your questions and your thoughts. And this is Pete Lorimer out from another Monday Mantra. Until next week, I'll see you later. Bye.